Hey guys, happy Saturday. It's Valentine's Day. So we're going to do a makeup tutorial today on how to do some really awesome Valentine's Day perfect date makeup. I only put on half my face because I promised on the last video that I was going to do my makeup on the next video so you could see exactly how to do it. So today we're going to do a look on how to achieve the perfect date night. We're going to go through this really quickly because I'm sure my camera quality is crap anyways. But more so because I was watching tutorials the other day and I couldn't stop from just get to the makeup already. I know it's so bad. I just really, when I go to do a makeup tutorial or when I go to watch a makeup tutorial, I just want to see what put on the makeup. I don't want to hear all this hoopla and all this other stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow my own advice. I was asked to do a pin-up Valentine's look, so that's what we're going to do. I'm using all Lumiere cosmetics because the makeup is absolutely beautiful. I'm totally in love with this line of mineral-based makeup. I cannot live without it. I think I'm probably going to replace everything in my collection, in my makeup collection, with Lumiere. There's no words. I really, really, really love this stuff. I've tried a lot of the different colors and pigments that they've sent me. Foundations, blushes, eye pigments. They're going to send me some other ones that are in a pressed form. A couple of you were asking about that. So those are on the way, and I'm really excited to try those. So I'll do another tutorial with those later. So today we're going to use cappuccino all over the lid. We're going to use cinnamon in the crease. And we're going to use Intrigued as like a hollow out pop color. I'll show you when we get there. And then for like a little special kick, we're going to use Raspberry Truffle. When I do makeup like pin-up style with the red lip, I tend to go a little more subtle on the eyes, only because you don't want to look like a clown, and then you're going on a date and you really don't want to give the wrong impression, do we? So let's steer clear of that. Plus, pinup look, that's what it is. It's like a subtle eye, a darker eyeliner, and a red lip. That's usually the case of all of them. So we're gonna do that. I already used on my face. I use light beige Luminous. It's the mineral powder foundation. This is just a sample pot. Obviously they have other sizes online, but this is the mineral based foundation. It covers really well. It doesn't feel like cakey or really heavy on my face. I really, really love it. Then I used Flushed Mineral Blush, and I used Antique Brick Flawless Finish also on my cheeks for blush. I used one of them to kind of hollow out right here, and then you use the other one on the cheek and then the apple. So it'll show up a lot better in the pictures. My camera, I have to get a camera to do these for you guys. My camera's really crappy on my computer. I'm just using like my webcam. I don't have any special camera, so hopefully it'll come through in the video on how to apply the makeup. I'm going to get a camera very soon to show a little more in-depth details, but for now we're going to use this, and then of course I have my pictures I'm going to show you in the post. So let's get to it. So today we're using cappuccino, and we're going to put it all over the lid. Hopefully you guys can see this. Hopefully I can see it, because I was going to use my camera as the mirror. So let's do this. I'm using a fluffy fluff brush. This one happens to be the Tokidoki brand from Sephora, and I just find any kind of really fluffy eyeshadow brush, and that'll work fine. So we're gonna put this one all over the lid. I also, before I started with you guys today, I put on a primer on my lid, because it helps the mineral eyeshadows stick better and stay on longer. It just gives you a really nice finish. So I put that all over the lid as the base color. It's a really light, very pretty light tan. It doesn't have a whole lot of shimmer to it. It's not exactly matte, but it's not really, really shimmery, which is kind of what I was going for this one. And oh, I'm only going to do one eye. For you guys, obviously I'm going to do the other eye when I go out, but I'm only going to do one eye just to show you, because I don't want the video, like I said, to be super, super long. It's too hard to watch it then. So Alright, so now we're going to use the cinnamon color. We're going to use it in the base, or in the crease, I'm sorry. I'm going to use the same brush because I usually generally use the same brush for a lot of it. That's just how I am. I wasn't taught that. I went to school to be a makeup artist and we were taught differently, but this works better for me. So we're going to put this in the crease. So my crease happens to be right here. Well, if you can, right there. So there you go. If you have trouble finding your crease, like I said, I will totally help you guys with that. If you don't have a really prominent crease, you can make one. I probably should have pinned my hair back a little better. If you don't have a really like prominent crease, you can make one, and I can also show you guys how to do that too. Believe it or not, like a lot of it that goes into the crease work is also how your eyebrows are shaped, and also that's how I clean off the excess, just like that. I'm sure there's a better way to do it. In fact, there was a friend of mine who was asking me a question about that the other day. You can also put powder down here and just brush the powder off when you're done, and that also will help from like all the little particles that fall. When I use a base and I use the Lumiere cosmetics, I don't have a whole lot of particles that fall down onto my cheek, so I haven't experienced that problem that much, but I think it's because of the quality of the makeup that I'm using. So that's all you do. You're going to put that in the crease, you kind of blend it in this way, and that's why I use this big fluffy brush, because it's easier for me to blend with it. So then we're going to use the Intrigued, and I'm only going to put this in the corner right here where you can already tell it's already kind of a little darker. That's what generally tends to make your eyes pop. With the Lumiere, you really only need a tiny bit. I really love this makeup. A little bit goes a long way. It's so easy to control when you're putting it on. I have had no complaints whatsoever with this. So we're going to put it here. I always start kind of in the corner and then I blend up into the crease. So you start here and we're going to blend this way. And then you're going to want to blend so that it really blends in. So you're kind of just smoking it in there. You just don't want it to stand out or pop out too much, because then it doesn't look subtle or natural. It kind of looks a little too harsh on the eye. So now we're going to use the Raspberry Truffle. The Raspberry Truffle is a very dark, really pretty, like dark brown, purpley hot accent color. I'm only going to use a tiny bit. Normally for this I use a smudge brush as well. I just didn't bring it with me over here to the computer, but I can make it work with this. So for this one, we're going to just create a V, a tiny V in the eye. And so you start here and you're going to blend, start there and you're going to blend down that way. And then you go back and you're going to blend up that way. See how it's a V and it's going this way? So you're going to go this way, kind of a little bit under the lash line, and then you're going to go up this way into the crease. And that's it. It's that simple. It's also that simple because I didn't use a whole lot of product. I just used a tiny bit, and you can obviously tell the difference in my eyes now. So to finish off this look, we are going to use a black liner. Most people use a liquid liner. I'm going to use my fluffy brush to just get all this, the rest of this excess off here. So for this one, some people usually use liquid liner. I can do it with liquid liner if you guys wanted me to. The girl that emailed me about this asked me to use a pencil liner because she doesn't own liquid liner. You get the same effect. Liquid liner is just a little more defined. So for this one, you start, it's your lash line out this way. And then we're going to line in, and you stop at your pupil. This is probably the hardest thing to do on the computer, because I usually use my mirror and that's it. So then I'm going to use the other end of this to kind of smudge it a little bit. Especially right here at the pupil, because you want that to kind of blend in really nicely. And that's how you get that look. So it's really simple. For the rest of course, you're going to put on your mascara, and I put on 2 mascaras. I put on this Tarte Gifted. It's the Amazonian Clay Mascara. It conditions your lashes and makes them longer and helps them curl. I don't really curl mine. I don't find the need for it, but that's what I use. And then I use this new one. I absolutely love it. It's called Fairy Drops. It's by a it's made in Japan. It's called Scandal Queen Mascara. It's made by like a Japanese reality star, I think it was, that the girl told me. It's at Sephora, and it's really cool. It's called Fairy Drops. The brush is really shaped awesome. It's got like these 3, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell on the camera. Can you see that, how it has like 3 little balls? I don't know if you can see it or not, but this stuff is super awesome. I love it. So of course you're going to put that on and make sure it's really dramatic. For the red lipstick, I'm using the Tarte True Blood collection. I love these by Tarte. They're like lipsticks, but they're in a pencil. I'm sure there's a really official name for them, but it's the Natural Lip Tint. And I got it, of course, in the True Blood collection. It's the red one. And I use it, hold on. I use it first to line the bottom of the lip. You can actually use a liner for this as well. It helps keep your red lipstick in place. And then you just kind of color it in. With this one, it's really easy to do because it's a pencil lip stick. It's not like a pencil. So this happens to be the best red on me. We had a tutorial a while back that was talking about all the different red lips that you could try. There's so many different colors and pigments out there. There's one for every skin type or every skin color. Every red lips look good on anybody. You just have to find the right one for you, and I will help you do that too if you guys have issues. So this is pretty much it. It's really simple. I encourage you to try it. I'm going to finish up my eyes and take a picture, and I'll show you guys later. So happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys have Valentines, or if you don't, I hope you guys get together with some of your friends and have a good, wonderful weekend. Thank you.